Opinion Bengal rape. Why this BanerjeeMoitraMitra sideshow now? When members of the same political party start sniping at each other just as their government is on the mat in the only state they control, what is the lay public to make of it? Either they are an undisciplined lot who hate each other and therefore do not miss a chance to hit out at each other even if it hurts their party's image, or they are all acting in concert with the hidden agenda of drawing attention away from the actual crisis, with state elections just months away. When a law student was raped inside a law college by an alumnus of that place, the multiple ironies should not be lost on anyone in South Kolkata. The next few days saw 3 members of West Bengal's ruling Trinamool Congress embroiled in a slanging match. If it was not bad enough that the 2 men Kalyan Banerjee, MP, and Maiden Mitra, ML, decided to blame the survivor, the woman, Mahua Moitra, MP, called out her own senior party colleagues for misogyny. And that led Banerjee to lash out at Moitra, accusing her of being anti-women as she broke up a family of 40 years to tie the knot with the 65-year-old man former Biju Janata Dal MP Pinaki Mishra herself. This extraordinary personal attack in response to an ugly public intra-party spat, paints a very dismal picture of the nature of political discourse not only at the national level as both are MPs but also at the state level. More so as the two had clashed in April too. On April 4, 2024, Banerjee and Moitra had a heated exchange at the Election Commission of India building where they had both gone as part of a TMC delegation to submit a representation. It got so acrimonious that Moitra reportedly told security personnel to arrest Banerjee. Finally, West Bengal Chief Minister and TMC Chief Mamata Banerjee had to tell them to stop. But their slugfest continued as subsequent videos and WhatsApp exchanges showed. Kalyan Banerjee's use of the novel term versatile international lady became something of a meme back then, and this time he has mentioned the lady coming back from an international honeymoon. Clearly, he is not a man to let bygones be bygones no matter what Diddy decrees. Whatever may be the root cause of the personal animus between the 2 MPs, this sort of unseemly behavior by both certainly does not portray either them or their party in a good light. But the suspicion that the whole kerfuffle is an elaborate feint to deflect attention from the seriousness of the latest rape case to hit the headlines in Kolkata cannot be dismissed either. Many people believe that the rape and murder case of the medical student at RG Kar Hospital was speedily and successfully managed so that even the intervention of the Central Police team could not unearth links to the corrupt practices of the ruling party. Not so in this case, people feel. Incontrovertibly for the TMC this time, there is a rape survivor. And she has stated in her complaint that Manojit Mishra alias Mango proposed marriage and promised to make her the president of South Kolkata Law College's TMCP unit if she agreed. When she refused, Mishra raped her in a security guard's room with 2 accomplices in tow. Reports have also emerged that Mishra had a habit of proposing to women, which was a code for sexual advances. Most incriminating of all is the alleged discovery of a recording of the rape on his mobile phone. Mishra wanted to keep it as leverage over the girl in future, but she proved to be braver than he bargained for. In the process, the usual managers could not hide or destroy evidence of the TMC links of Mishra, who, like the man said to be the RG Kar perpetrator, had free access to the law college campus despite not being a student there and also being a history sheeter. There is too much direct proof of the 32-year-old's gamut of nefarious deeds besides sexually harassing the women students that would not be possible without solid political backing. That includes his incredible ability to continue with his activities despite multiple charge sheets being filed against him since 2017 for a variety of crimes. His apparent invincibility is thus potentially far more damaging for the TMC than the murky RG Kar rape-murder saga. There are already counter-narratives, of course, carefully disseminated through non-political sources such as former friends, that the TMC student wing had rejected Mishra's return to the fold in 2016 after his complicity in a stabbing in the college in 2013 made him leave. But the fact that he has had a free run of the campus and is a known political broker even now, disproves the contention that he is not connected to TMC. The brazenness of this rape confirms it. So, with potentially debilitating state assembly elections less than a year away, what could be better than a juicy battle between 2 MPs instead? given that the general elections are only in 2029, enough time for them to paper over any really damaging rift by then? Or for that matter, what could be more distracting than yet another controversy about an MLA who relishes notoriety rather than dreading it? Maybe Mitra knows his voters do not care about misogyny barbs. Politics is all about winnability, and misogynistic comments, real or implied, are not really poll swingers. But rising crimes against women are, and the rape of this law student marks the second time when the normally timid and uncaring middle class has been made to realize its own vulnerability to ruling party hoodlums. No wonder the TMC has issued show cause notices to Banerjee and Mitra and distanced the party from their impolitic utterances. With the state assembly elections round the corner, the TMC either has to get the survivor to retract her statement somehow and try to pin the blame on the BJP, which is entirely possible, or throw this dispensable party goon under the bus and prosecute him to the full extent of the law to show its bona fides. But the latter could have a blowback if more people are emboldened to come forward with similar experiences at the hands of other party-affiliated ruffians. That is a risk party managers may think is worth taking in case the survivor cannot be managed, and BJP cannot be implicated. Moitra and other TMC women MPs and MLAs can always be trotted out to insist that West Bengal is actually the safest state for women in India. Any distractions in the form of tussles between a misogynistic old guard and forward-looking younger factions could also be spun as intra-party democracy, as Moitra has already asserted. Swipe left for next video. Indeed, the to and fro between the party office and its motor mouth MPs and MLA are being posited as evidence of zero tolerance of misogyny, and by extension, zero tolerance of crimes against women. That is obviously not true, but this sideshow saves India's only current woman CM the embarrassment of being seen as running a state where even educated urban women are being assaulted and raped by criminals who are protected by their proximity to her party. The author is a freelance writer. Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely those of the author. They do not necessarily reflect NEWS18's views. Latest blogs.